Okay, this is very exciting. This episode, we have a caller. From New York named Sam.
What's up, Sam?
Are you there, Sam?
Not there.
Hi.
Hi.
Sam?
Oh my gosh, it worked.
Oh my gosh. Hi, how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Good, Sam. What's happening?
So here's my question. Betty seems like someone who just wants to feel seen and understood. And we also find her at a time when she's very career oriented. And when Betty tells Walter that he won't lose her as long as he supports her, it sort of reminded me of something I've been thinking about off and on in my dating life while balancing my career and creative pursuits. I also really value feeling truly seen. And as someone who is a creative, I write, I love all aspects of filmmaking. I'm such a creative. And so sometimes I struggle with how much importance do I place on someone doing similar things to me so that I feel really understood and seen versus someone who may be doing something completely different, but they're just very supportive of me.
That's such an interesting
It's a great question. My immediate response, and I have not been in the dating world in 5,000 years, is that it doesn't matter if somebody necessarily likes what you like. The most important thing is that they say, you do you. Does that make you happy? Great. I love knitting. I spend a lot of time making dolls. My husband has no interest and his eyes start to glaze over when I start talking about it. But he's so happy that it makes me happy that I think that falls into that category. At the same time, my husband is also an actor, which makes it great because we understand each other's lives. But that being said, I still think the most important thing is that your partner appreciates that you know what floats your boat. They don't have to completely understand it, but I do think they should like that you like it, right?
Yeah, totally.
Does that make sense? Did I just talk in circles?
I would agree. Like they have to, when your career, because some people have jobs that are, their career is a job, not also their passion in life.
Right.
And for some people, it sounds like, Sam, you're somebody whose career and work is also something you're very passionate about. And it's something that in part defines you. And that is going to be, I think, imperative for your partner to appreciate and understand.
And love about you. I think the right person thinks that's great. I think the wrong person is threatened when someone loves a career or loves something other than them. But the right person thinks that's like one of the best things about you.
I know a lot of people who don't want to date, like a lot of people like in show business who are either actors or whatever that don't want to date other actors or whatever, and they want to get away from show business. And I get it. I get not wanting that because it's a really, it's such a complicated life, and it's such a up and down existence. But it also, no one's going to understand the ups and downs of your industry like somebody else in the industry.
Yeah, and a creative mind. I think
totally.
I think that's part of it too. It's like this creative mind and wanting to be passionate about what you do, and I think that's why I gravitate toward very creative people as well.
But I will say whenever I meet another actor who's in a relationship with somebody who's not in show business, I am a little bit envious.
Really?
Not because I don't want to be with my partner. Of course I do. And
you're like, what is it like? What's stability like? Is it that idea?
What is it like to not, and what is it like for you? And I don't know, like, what is it like for you to have a partner who doesn't also have the ups and downs of being in show business, who's not also going through the ringer?